So as you can tell by the title of the video, today we're in my 2017 F250 with Power Stroke. Motor doesn't really matter because we're going to be working with the Forscan software. I will leave some links down below. You will need a way to connect the truck to the laptop. I went with this one here. It's got the HS&MS switch on it. There is some out there now that automatically do the switching for you, so you don't have to worry about that. I'll leave a link to this one and one of the ones that you don't have to do the switching on. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll see how easy this is. All right, so we'll go over here. We'll open up our Forscan. All right, so down here in the bottom left, we're going to connect the vehicle. Make sure your ignition is turned on. Ignition on. Turn everything else off. Heat, radio, all that's going to be turned off. Okay. I've already saved a file, so we're going to go ahead and select yes. And then what we're going to do is on the Forscan website and the Facebook pages, there is some Excel files. And what I did is I went through and I highlighted the ones that I want to do to the truck. That way, you can kind of see, you can see the numbers. These are the numbers that you're going to put in. Or this is the file that you're going to modify, and then you're going to change these numbers here. All right, so set your switch, and then you got to flip it. If you have the one that automatically does it, you don't have to do this step. So then it's reading the truck. It says that we're ready, we're connected. Down here in the bottom, ready, connected. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the first thing that I want to do here. What is the first thing that I want to do? Fog lights with high beams, halogen, which is what I've got. So body control module as built. This is what you're going to change. The 0, you're going to change that 0 to a 1. So let's do that. So you're going to go to the configuration and programming, third from the bottom, and then right here, body control module. So you're going to play. Flip your switch again. Okay. Okay. It reads that body. And here we go. So now this is where you're going to do the programming. So what I say, we're looking at body control module 7262701. That's the one we're wanting to look for. 7262701. So you can see it here. And then the second number is a 1 because I've already done this. So what you would do, 2627. Let's go ahead and change it. Just backspace that, get rid of it, add a 0. Right. Incorrect checksum of data entered. You want to go ahead and continue anyway. Yes. So then it comes down here and it does its work. Program successfully. Please cycle the ignition off and then back on. Off. On. And then okay. So that is written. So now I need to go back and change that back because I want them. So it's pretty easy. that module is done. It's body control module. And then you just go down your list that you've selected and the things you want to change. So then remember, fog lights on startup was my next one. It's in the same body control module. So then I just scroll down to the number that it says 7262701, which is the same line that we were just on, but we'll change a different number on that line. This one here, you're looking at the 6th digit instead of the 2nd digit. And then you go through the same procedure. Then you hit right and then cycle the ignition. So then the next thing I want to do, a little more complicated because there's more steps. The power folding mirrors, I want to do it automatically. So when I lock the doors, they fold in. When I unlock the doors, they come out. So there's 2 steps to this one. This one, you're going to do the same log as you did before with the spaces and the 1s and 2s. But you have to do that in 4 different positions. So you have 2 different modules. You have the driver's door module, and you have 2 different numbers that you need to change in the driver's door module. And then you have 2 different ones for the passenger door. You got to do the same thing. So you have DDM, driver's door, and PDM, passenger door. So let's I'll show you those numbers here. So for the auto fold unfold mirrors, you have the DDM and the PDMs. So you're going to change multiple different things. So the DDM, you're going to change your 2nd number to an 8, and then also the first is either going to be an F or you're going to do an FC, and that's all dependent on whether or not you have tow mirrors. So, and here's if you can see it, I couldn't because I couldn't click on it. I had to type in or Googled what the website was. But what you got to do on top of changing these numbers and stuff for the passenger and the driver door, you have to get into the pin over here. To do the mirrors, you got to take just panel off, and then behind the panel is your wire harness. So you'll take this wire harness out. The red clip comes off pretty easy. You pop the red up here, same thing on the other side, and then you can just kind of walk it off. But so what you got to do on the back side here, you have numbers. So this side here is 12 to 22, and to do the mirror, to do the automatic mirrors, you have to swap pin 18 and 19. So the bottom side here is 22, 21, 20, 19, 18. So you're going to take this pin here and this pin here, and you're going to swap them. And to do that is, it says to push forward a little bit and then take your screwdriver, make sure you're on the right one. So 22, 21, 20, 19. And you come in the top side here, and I can't show you on the camera because it's so small, but if you look in there, you can see a pin that you need to get up underneath. And if you can get underneath that pin, it'll allow you to pull the wire back out. So 21, or I'm sorry, that's 22, right? 22, 21, 20, 19. If you can get underneath it, you can pull that wire out. So it's not wanting to come out. Well, if I get up where I'm at, I can get underneath that pin. You have to have a screwdriver, but you can get up underneath it and it'll pop right out. So then you take this one, this is actually number 18 because I could see it better, and then the purple one, and you switch that one. When you're done, once you get them switched, you just take it, push it back in, and it locks back into place. So this is the smallest screwdriver out of an eyeglass repair, and that fit. I tried doing other ones and they didn't fit too well. But you do 18, 19 on this, and then on the passenger side it's the same thing, same procedure. When you're done, you put your little clip back. Doesn't look like there's a wrong way to put it back, so you put your red clip back in, plug it back in. Put your plastic piece back on. Door shut. Lock. Fold in. Unlock. Pretty easy to do. So when I first did it, the website wasn't very good about the description on how to do it, how to get the pins out. So hopefully that little video, or hopefully that little clip that I just done, will show you where you need to put your screwdriver and how small of a screwdriver that you really need to use to get those pins unlocked. It's not hard. Take your time. You don't want to break those pins. That is probably the tedious part of the job, is just getting those pins out. But it's really not that bad. All right, so that's going to be it. Go get the software. I'll leave some links down below. It'll have a link to the website to where you can download the software. You can register, because you have to register beforehand. You can download the software on your computer, but you can't do anything with it until you get on the forum and become a member. It doesn't cost anything. You set up a profile, and then you request to be able to use it. They give you, I think it's a 2-month, it might be 3 months, free trial type thing. And then once they approve you, then you can take the registration number from the software you downloaded, you input it into a form on the forum, and then they approve it, and then they'll send you a license key to where you can license the software on your computer. Once you do that, then it's whatever you want to do to your vehicle. There's so much stuff on there. Like I found one just for the F250, and I have 2.5 pages on an Excel file here. So you get that, download the Excel file, print it out, highlight the things that you want to change, and then go sit in the truck for half an hour. It doesn't take long to do all the things that you want to do. So, once you write it and you start, cycle the ignition, it's written. So you're done with that part. You go on to the next thing. And then when you did everything you want to do, you shut it down. You're done. So, all right, let's go ahead and fire this thing up. All right, that's it. I'm out. Get out there and do it. It's not hard to do. Get out there and do the work yourself. Save some money. Have some fun at it. Don't get frustrated. There's always YouTube videos out there that's going to help you out. So just get out there and do it.